I never thought I'd be going to Sweden, going to Africa, going to, you know, all these places in Europe, Rucker Park, you know. This was just a hobby when I was a kid. It's something I'd be doing regardless of it taking me to places and making me money. It's something I'd be obsessively doing all the time. Just dunking is the most amazing feeling. I seriously, like, my life is dunking. It's really bad. It's my whole life. I'll even have some people like, all right, Jordan, let's talk about something else, not dunking. I'm like, why? You know, it's what I love. It's literally everything. My name is Jordan Kilganon, and I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. It's definitely my creativity that sets me apart. I mean, there's some people that, some other dunkers that even jump higher than me, and you know, they've been around dunking a lot longer than I have, and they just, you know, they don't really care to try new things, and that's me personally. It's what I love. I'm obsessed with creating new dunks. If you ever see my face when I think of something new, like, I get super excited. I mean, with 4 million views or 5 million views, a scorpion and a lost and found, you know what I mean? Like, it's really, it's what excites other people. You know, clearly it's what excites other people. So, fortunately, my creativity, you know, put me up there.
You look at all the big dunkers, like back in the day, you know, all the big names, and none of them compare to his work ethic. Yes, they're very talented and they can perform a lot of very difficult dunks, but the creativity and interest they have in the sport, it's not even comparable. He's so good at what he does and so creative because just the way his mind is, that he's able to invent these dunks for himself and then go out there, practice technique, search up technique, you know, really study the game. And then with that, he knows exactly how to perform the dunk.
All right, Jordan, man, we see some hardware here.
Yeah.
Give us the lowdown on some of this, the goodies here, man.
All right, well, you know, some of the stuff I got in high school, I actually won Athlete of the Year all 4 years of high school, so grade 9 through 12. These are all 4. I've got 4 volleyball MVPs, and those are, you know, just for the year. I've got some
Jumper, right? I mean,
yeah, kind of. Actually, one of my volleyball years, I was libero, which, if you know what that means, you know, I'm just a passer because I actually couldn't jump high enough to hit over the net.
Definitely. Now I see some Sprite goodies here.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about, you know, this number right here, man.
All right, well, this first guy over here, you know, we got in 2012. That was actually in Toronto. That was a Toronto Splice Slam Dunk Contest. And I got some nice checks. This one was for second place in Philadelphia. You got, what was it, Daryl Dawkins' signature right here.
Chocolate Thunder.
Yeah, you got to meet him for the first time there. That was really cool.
Right.
And this one's a bigger one.
Wow.
A nice check. Yes, sir. This guy, I won in Philly too. That was against, you know, Dunker Geed's pretty, like, really well known dunker, so I'm really proud of this one. The amount of dunks I have in my repertoire, I can't even give you a number. It's definitely like hundreds. Definitely hundreds, because just the dunks I've invented myself, that's, you know, 50-something dunks I've invented. Lost and found was hard as hell. I kept trying, like, at the end of the session, and I mean, I tried it like 2 years ago, and I was like, man, this is kind of ridiculous. And I decided to, you know, actually spend time, you know, try it like a good, like, 10 times, 20 times in a row, and then, like, one of the times you get, like, kind of close, and you're like, damn. At the beginning of a session, I was like, hey, I'm hitting this dunk. And within 15 minutes, luckily, I got it.
All right, guys, so you're here at home.
Yeah.
What are those marks way up there on the wall?
Oh, I mean, that was probably like a year ago. I put like some of the red ones up there, see how high I can touch, and this guy came along and beat me with the white one. So when I was back in town, obviously I had to beat it.
So put your hands up. Let's just give the people an idea of what that is looking like.
Our vertical is about 48 to 50 inches.
And have you measured yours as well, Chase?
Yeah, on I'm at like 43, 44, but when I measured it a couple weeks ago, and I was on a bad jumping day, it was 41 officially. So.
Bad jumping day. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
When I used to grow up and I was a dunker, Chase couldn't dunk, so I had to try, find other friends to come dunking with me because it really pushes you when you have somebody else there. It'll help you take it to the next level. It'll get your adrenaline going, right? And now that, my own brother can be there and dunk and just get me hyped up, it gets you really fired up, and it's so important in a session if you want to, hit new dunks and take it to the next level.
Honestly, he I believe said that I was, pushing him a little bit when we dunk. I don't see that much. I mean, I see that he pushes me because he's so talented, and I'm a young guy, right? Like, it's still, I have the potential to do these dunks, but I never really realized that until this year when I finally started getting good and, doing his program and getting into it and doing his workouts, eating better, stuff like that I realized I could reach his potential.
Me and Chase always have our dunk offs at the end of dunk sessions, when we're both tired. Because I want to keep my 1 foot, jumping up. I don't want to just become a 2 foot. I want to be able to invent dunks off 1 foot as well. Me and him will play dunk horse, like at the end of every session, but just off 1 foot. In 5 years, I honestly see myself being the greatest dunker of all time. It's my goal. It's been my goal for as long as I can remember. I want to be 100 years old and not see anybody surpass me. That's a hell of a goal, but the reason why it's such a big goal is so I'm working hard all the time. I don't ever want to realize that dream, like, oh, I'm the greatest dunker of all time. Then it's like, now what? There's no reason for you to push. The reason why I want to be the greatest dunker of all time is not just to be the greatest. It's so that I can use it to help other people realize their dream, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be dunking, it can be anything, because when you put in the hard work for what you love, it's something you can do anywhere with anything.